We are in the What the Fuck Shakespeare studio looking at the text of Romeo and Juliet.
Trying to figure out what the effing F is going on.
What the F in F is going on. So Claire's been looking at the language of love in this scene and whether that gives us more of a basis to state that Romeo is in fact a dick or if it gives us information to the contrary.
What was your worst fashion choice?
No. Tartan jeans.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in the 80s that was a big thing, tartan jeans. So I used to wear tartan top and jeans.
Nice.
Not got
Double tartan.
Yeah, I've not got too far away from that yet.
So Romeo's fashion choice was being the Patriarchal Lover.
Ooh, Patriarchal Lover.
There's a term for you.
Yeah. Hopefully we got the pronunciation right.
The Patriarchal Lover comes from the medieval poet Francesco Petrarch, whose work was widely imitated during the Renaissance period, and it looks at the conceit of how you talk about love and the way that you act when you're in love, and it's widely used in many literary heroes and lovers and characters, and their words are quite sweeping and gushing. He goes from this overwhelmed love-lusting boy to completely and utterly depressed, all within the space of about 3 or 4 lines, and his words are all clashing and full of teenage angst, I think is the best way to describe it. And that is how he is when he talks about Rosaline. But it's very markedly different to the way that he talks about Juliet when he first sees her, and then continues to talk about her and to her throughout the rest of the play. And
so he has a character shift.
Yes, definitely. And the fact that we never meet Rosaline, I think, is really important because it shows how transient that love for her, that unrequited love for her was, and how when he actually does fall in love and genuinely in love with Juliet, that change happens. And we no longer see that trope, if you like, that character.
And Mercutio calls him out on it as well.
He does.
Totally calls him out on it. And what he says is...
he says, now is he for the numbers that Petrarch flowed in. That's from Act 2, Scene 4.
Totally calls him out and says, you are that thing, you ponce. Stop being a ponce. You're doing that stupid Petrarch thing, you ponce. Yeah.
So Romeo is not just being a moron, he's being an oxymoron.
Boom! Yeah, man.
And what I mean by that is the type of language that he uses in this idea of the Patriarchal Lover. So I'll just read you a few lines to...
Which scene's this from?
Yeah, this is from Act 1, Scene 1. But it gives an idea of that type of language. Why then, O brawling love, O loving hate, O anything of nothing first create, O heavy lightness, serious vanity, misshapen chaos of well-seeming forms, feather of lead, bright smoke, cold fire, sick health, still waking sleep, that is not what it is.
This and that and this. Oh, woe is me. Oh, maudlin,
yeah.
But in Act 1, Scene 4, he does a bit of that as well. So this one I saw, I am too sore and pierced with his shaft, to soar with his light feathers, and so bound, I cannot bound a pitch above dull woe. Under love's heavy burden do I sink, light feathers, heavy burden. Oh, woe, oh, yeah. He's doing a bit of that, isn't he?